Hello, Farmington High School, and welcome to our first Tiger News of Trimester 2. My name is Keaton.
And I'm Jacob, but you can call me D-Lo. It's a new trimester and a new Tiger News crew. So let's go meet everybody. And you. Hey, what's your name and what do you do around here?
My name is Brad Johnson and I work camera 3.
That's awesome. What's your name and what do you do around here?
My name is Gabe Myers, and I do camera 2.
That's awesome. What's your name and what do you do around here?
I'm Peter Welch, and I do camera 1.
That's awesome. Hi, what's your name and what do you do around here?
My name is Oscar Vasquez, and I'm on camera 6.
That's awesome. Hi, what's your name and what do you do around here?
I'm Katrina Probichin, and I'm the weather person and the sports person.
That's awesome. Hi, what's your name? What do you do around here?
I'm Evan Barrett, and I'm the second producer.
That's awesome. Hi, what's your name? What do you do around here?
My name's Nina Kitts, and I'm the producer 1.
Let's go meet everybody in like the editing graphics room, you know? Hey, boys. What's your name and what do you do around here?
I'm Will Byer. I control audio, sound effects, and whenever we need audio for video playbacks.
That's awesome. Hi, what's your name? What do you do?
I'm Salvador. I control the sliders and microphone volume.
That's nice. Hi, what's your name? What do you do around here?
I'm Devin Hawkinson. I'm the audio supervisor.
That's awesome. Let's go meet all the other people. You know, when I first joined Tiger News, I didn't think there'd be this many people in it, but I was shocked. I didn't even know this was Tiger News, to be honest. Excuse me, fellas. Hi, what's your name and what do you do around here?
I'm Connor, and I cue the videos.
That's awesome. Hi, what's your name? What do you do around here?
I'm Jason. I'm the technical director.
That's awesome. Hey, what's your name? What do you do around here?
Wayne, I'm the director.
That's awesome. Hey, what's your name? What do you do around here?
I'm Landon Miller, and I do on-screen graphics.
That's awesome. Hey, what's your name? What do you do around here?
Musa, and I do graphics.
That's awesome. We're going to be sending it over to Miss Lauby right now. Miss Lauby?
Hello. My name is Miss Lauby, and I'm a teacher here, a social studies teacher at Farmington High School. And I'm just here today to give you a little update on our international study abroad trips. Our Italy and France trip and our Belize trip are traveling in March this year, which is super exciting. However, our Australia and New Zealand trip, unfortunately, we were pushing to 2023 because Australia and New Zealand, they're opened up right now, except that they're not quite ready for student travelers. So we're going to push it back and open it up for a lot more people to join if they would like to. So let me go ahead and just talk to you just a little bit about what that looks like. It will be, around the building, you'll see that last night I added a bunch of posters. And on the posters, you'll see a Schoology code you can add if you want more information on our trip. We're looking at the dates March 30th to April 10th, 2023 again. This is open to juniors, your current juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. So all of you guys you're able to sign up. Our trip website is also on there, and that can give you some information on just where we're going, what we're doing. And there's also like a website that you can go on to actually sign up. And let's see. So if you look at our form, you'll see that we're going to fly into New Zealand, and we're also going to be going to Australia, but not Honolulu. We couldn't be gone that long. So Australia and New Zealand. And in New Zealand, you've seen some pictures. We have geographic beauty. You're going to see hear about some awesome history, some action adventure. We're going to do lots of stuff like that. Mud bath. They're known for their thermal mud baths. And we're going to do some cool stuff. Then we're going to go over to Australia, and we're going to see the Sydney Opera House, practice some optional surfing and zip lining and stuff like that. There's like a cool bridge walk you can do at the top of the Sydney Bridge. And of course, seeing things like the kangaroo, the koala, all of those things, and the Great Barrier Reef as well. And we're going to get a snorkel with a marine biologist, which should be super amazing. And so we can bring around 45 students. And so we're going to have some parent meetings early next week. And why we're doing it now is it's the best kind of deal that you can get. It's $200 off until December 16th. So if you have interest, Monday, December 6th, I'm going to have an in-person meeting in my classroom at 6:30, and my classroom's 2211 or 2211. And I'll go over everything, all the information about it. You can sign up ahead of time if you would like to. We have these like posters kind of around the school. You just have to scan it and you can sign up for the meeting, or just show up is fine too. So again, that is this upcoming Monday, December 6th at 6:30. And then let's say that you can't make that date. We have kind of the equivalent meeting the next day on Tuesday, December 7th, and that's a virtual Google Meet. And so you will for sure want to sign up for that one, because I have to send you the Google Meet link. And so there's another kind of thing you scan for that meeting. And so either one is completely fine. It's a first come, first serve basis. And so I would say if you really know for sure you want to do this, I'd sign up soon. We a couple years ago when we signed up for this, we sold out very quickly. But I'm going to keep just promoting it off and on until we get close to our numbers. So we'd be love to have you guys travel the world with us, get back out there and add another continent to your list. And it'd be a great fun to learn in an educational way that way with our study abroad program. And so come with us to Australia and New Zealand. All right. Have a great day.
Thank you, Ms. Laube. It was great to meet everyone from the new Tiger News crew. Katrina Probitchin is standing by in our weather center with the latest on your forecast for the rest of the week. Katrina?
Thank you, Keaton. For our weather today, we have 50 is going to be mainly what our weather is today. It's partly cloudy. Thursday, tomorrow is going to be 46, mostly sunny. And for Friday, it's going to be partly cloudy and 45. Now, I have a few trivia quotes for the anchors today. I'm going to say a few quotes, and I'm going to see if they know what it's from. The first quote is, "Mama always said life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get." What's that from?
This is from everywhere.
I've heard that one before. I don't know.
What is it? Can you tell me it?
That's from Forrest Gump.
I haven't seen that.
You think I've seen that movie?
No.
The second one is, wait a minute, you ain't heard nothing yet. What do you think that's from?
I feel like I know.
That's too broad.
That's not funny.
Okay, well, that one's from the Jazz Singers.
I've never even heard of that
Never
movie.
seen that?
I've never heard of that.
The next one is, I figure life's a gift, and I don't plan on wasting it.
That could be so many movies.
These are hard.
That one, that's from the Titanic.
Yeah.
Nobody's seen the Titanic.
It takes too long to watch that.
I watched it just like last week. Well, this one is, promise me you'll survive, that you won't give up no matter what happens and no matter how hopeless.
Harry Potter.
No.
That could be any action movie either.
No, that's Titanic again.
I knew it. I should have said Titanic.
And this is the last one. That's all, folks.
Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
That's so good. Woo! All right.
Oh, yeah, back to that.
All right. Thank you, Katrina. Do you remember Team Trees from about 2 years ago? Well, Mr. Beast, a very popular YouTuber with over 80 million subscribers and the founder of Team Trees, has started up something very similar with a new fundraiser called Team Seas. He's teamed up with Mark Rober and hopes to raise $30 million to clear up 30 million pounds of marine debris from the ocean by the end of 2021. They have currently raised $17 million, so that means 17 million pounds of debris have been removed from the ocean. We'll be cheering them on for them to complete their goal by the end of 2021. Round of applause to them, and we hope to see more celebrities donating soon.
A rare storm in Egypt has sparked flash floods that killed at least 3 people and washed swarms of scorpions into people's homes. More than 500 people were stung by scorpions who sought refuge from thunderstorms and torrential rainfall in the southern Egyptian city of Aswan over the weekend. Wounded Aswan residents were transferred to hospitals to receive anti-venom injections. The Aswan area normally receives around 1 millimeter of rainfall per year, making the heavy thunder and hailstorms on Friday a rare event. Egypt's fat-tailed scorpions, which normally dwell in the desert, are among the deadliest in the world. Without treatment, people can die within an hour of being stung.
Katrina joins us now for the first time on set to bring us some sport news. What's happening with the sports, Katrina?
Thanks, guys. I'm Katrina, and I have some of our latest sports news to share with you. The Farmington girls basketball opened the season to traveling to Homeland University for the Pat Patterson tournament to take on St. Louis Park on Friday, November 26th. The Tigers lost the game 43-54. Rosella Wall scored a team-high 19 points and was 4-4 from free throw line. Maggie Bjornsson scored 10 points. Ellie Mergensen and Grace Schaefer had 4 points each, and Maren Blom and Mariana Scott each had 2. The Tigers will try to get a victory tonight when they take on Stillwater tonight here at the Tiger Gym at 7 p.m. The Tiger boys hockey team played last night versus Northfield at Schmidt-Mackey Arena. The Tigers got out a quick 2-0 lead thanks to goals by Dylan Wolf and Luke Coolidge in the first period. The Tigers were dominant as they outshot Northfield 29-12. The goals by Hayden Sanborn and Dylan Dodson in the third period gave Farmington a 4-2 victory. The 1-0 Tigers traveled to Hastings Thursday night to take on the Raiders. The girls Tiger hockey team are already 4 games into their season. They have 1 blowout win over the Rochester Century and 3 close losses. They play tomorrow night in Shakopee versus the Sabres. Good luck, girls. Also, the FHS gymnastics team has their first meet this Saturday in Prior Lake. Wish them luck, and that's all for sports.
Thanks, Katrina. The sports teams competing this way, I'm going to restart that to pretend you didn't see that. I'm looking forward to all the sports teams competing this winter and getting to watch them play. Over the years, Video Production 2, also known as Tiger News, has gone through many changes: anchors, weather, people, sports, scores, set designs, and more. Keaton and our Tiger News executive producer, Mr. and Mr. Tauchi and Mr. Mathis, sitting by to fill us in on some interesting factoids that you can expect from this trimester of Tiger News. Keaton?
Thanks, Dilo. I'm here with our executive producers, Mr. Tauchi and Mr. Mathis, for Tiger News to find out what you can expect from this trimester's Tiger News. So our first question is, who is in charge of the show each week?
I'll take the first one. The students are actually in charge of it. Mr. Mathis and I are here to provide any kind of help or support. And I know that we just started the trimester yesterday, and so it's day 2 of the trimester. So when I told you yesterday that we have a live show today, nobody complained. So that was great. So yeah, the students are in charge, but Mr. Mathis and I are here to help out in any way that we can.
We're kind of technical advisors, really. That's the way we look at it. I would like to teach all the technical skills, and then we want you to take off with the creative part, and that's what makes it special. And also, I didn't get the memo about the blue sweater, but did you?
Yeah, we did.
I didn't.
I
did
did
you?
not.
We didn't. That was just by chance.
It
Yeah,
was, yeah.
it was. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So what is the most difficult part of producing Tiger News each week with so many students?
I would say the most difficult part is just getting everybody on the same page from the very beginning. We've got, thank goodness for Google Docs and Google Slides and all that stuff. We use that to get everybody on the same page, to plan everything out, and actually just getting students to buy in each week to do something creative, whether they're into longboarding or skateboarding or solving a Rubik's Cube in 10 seconds. We're looking for students that have talent, and we always encourage our Tiger News producers and people that are in the class to go seek out these people. So if you want to be on TV and you can solve a Rubik's Cube, let me know or let one of our people know.
Well, and it's not even, it's like if you have a passion for something too, and you can tell a story about it and be creative about building that story. We love that kind of stuff, and you will see a lot of that in Tiger News. You'll see a lot of features that profile students and interests and hobbies and sports and everything else. And that's the fun part of seeing someone with their spark ignite it here. And but the tough thing you said, I think just like you said, getting everybody together, but I think a byproduct of the pandemic was we are actually more interactive than we've ever been on this show. As far as, you know, class hours, you were always limited to the class hour before that. Now we're not. We can actually work outside of the class hour. We can do adjustments to the script. We can message each other through Schoology. It's really nice that way. So that would be my answer.
I can solve Rubik's Cube. So.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I can do it in about a minute, but that's it. So what are you most proud of each week?
I'm most proud of, like, right now, you guys are doing a really good job, and you've spent like an hour with your run through. So I'm in focus, and like D'Lo, you're doing a great job, and you've been doing a great job. Just, I'm so proud of like the students when you get Wayne and our whole entire tech crew. I'm waving to you guys. Hey, just like the fact that you guys come in as a team, you work together, and you're producing. You're the only class in this whole entire school that does a live show every week. You're putting your talent and all of your work out for 2,500 people to watch and critique. And you know, there's not very many classes that get that opportunity. So super proud that I get to be part of that group.
I think it's fun, similarly, is that I get to see personal growth from each student when they do this, because they're putting themselves out there and they're going further than they thought they could. And that's, like I said, that makes it really fun. And I just always really feel good after the show's over and it was a good show. It's just like a, isn't it? It's just like, oh,
very much
thank
so.
goodness. It was a good show.
All right, and finally, what words of advice would you give anyone thinking of doing Tiger News?
Take it. Take video production 1, take video 2. This is a class where you can run camera. A lot of kids think they have to be on camera. That's not the case. We have audio people. We have our audio people running the sound, running camera, running video, punching the cameras behind the scenes.
Graphics, creation, there's all kinds of things that can be done here. And I would just challenge it because it might be outside your comfort zone, but you might really love it. We've had seniors that didn't take it until their senior year, and now they're working in the television field. I mean, they didn't even think about taking video 1 until their senior year, and then they're like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. And they are doing that. I can think of a couple of them right now. So don't be afraid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you have to take video 1 to take video 2. Pretty self-explanatory. Well, thank you, Mr. Stauchi and Mr. Mathis, for sharing your thoughts, and back to the desk with D'Lo.
Thanks, guys. We have a few FHS announcements to share with you. It's now open. The FHS exit/entry is now open by the north side by the baseball fields to get on and off campus. This new exit or entry leads you right out to Cedar Avenue. The exit on school grounds is still a 15-per-hour zone, and then after you take a left turn onto 202nd Street, it is a 30-miles-per-hour zone, though a residential neighborhood. There's still some construction and utility work going on, so please use caution when driving through that area.
Trimester 2, everyone will attend Tiger Connections from 2:06 to 2:55 p.m. weeks 1, 4, 7, and 10, the weeks following when progress reports are posted. These 4 weeks are all required by students and no flex time, where all halls and flex spaces are empty. If your teacher is out for the day, there will be a substitute. The other weeks are flex for all students, but only after the first 10 minutes of checking in with their TC teacher. Anyone with missing assignments or grades lower than a C should use this time to catch up or stay caught up on their coursework. Remember that your Tiger Connections teacher is there to help you create an action plan if getting behind on your work. Look to them early in the trimester and as often as you can.
Farmington Link Crew hosted the 9th grade retreat a couple of weeks ago. A lot of energy, fun, games, and some individual time for reflection happened for everyone. Here's a piece of that retreat for you to watch. Thanks for joining us here on Integra News today. We hope we're going to leave you off with the FHS Symphonic Band with the song Infinite Hope.
Have a great day.
It's not bad.